Calories in, calories out is sometimes garbage. And I want to talk about that in terms of being a woman and menopause. And welcome to my RV. It was on my vision board for 2024. And here I am manifesting it, living in it. Let me move. I live in Portland, where the sky looks like an old Navy clearance rack, gray, just gray almost all the time. So, and it rains, the sky just cries. The sky just cries almost every dang day. So I have a bike in my RV. You know what? I should do a video about this bike. I think I will, because this thing is freaking fabulous. And I am not affiliated with them, but I think that's going to be on my vision board, is to be an affiliate of this bike, because this thing is amazing. Okay, so this is not scripted. My children are probably going to get on to me for not scripting this video, but I needed I just got some test results, and I also just got off a telehealth appointment with mental health, ADHD, neuro spicy brain, all the things right now. And so I have two screens here, y'all. I'm talking to you. Hello. How are you? Welcome. My name is Catherine, owner and founder of Medusa's Lair. Once was in Alabama, in New Orleans, and now we're making our way across the country. I'm currently in Portland, and at the end of the year, you're going to be so surprised. Oh my God. You're going to be so surprised where I'm going to end up. Actually, did the paperwork for my business license. Okay, that's beside the point. Um, Again, neurospicy brain. Uh, so I am a metaphysical coach. I am NASM certified personal trainer, nutrition coach. I am plant based. Actually, I'm high raw vegan. And I have personally lost close to, well, actually, it was over 150 pounds when I got on stage, because I decided in my 50s that I wanted to be a competitive bodybuilder. Why not? I mean, your bucket list needs to be big, right? Okay. So, what I'm doing is I'm speaking from the heart here about the difficulty, and I probably should have put this at the first, the difficulty that we women, or anyone with hormone problems, okay, I do want to include other people in that, um, that you will have losing. Now, I don't want to say losing weight, okay, because weight is actually made up of your a lot of numbers, a lot of different things, okay. It is your body fat and your lean muscle mass, and so there's a lot included in there, because you actually do want some body fat, y'all. You don't want to get that down to zero. That is deadly. It's very dangerous territory. Um, and then you want a good amount of muscle mass for longevity. And we're not just talking about skeletal muscle. We are also talking about your bones, bone density, soft tissue, your brain, your heart, and lungs. You want all of that to function optimally. Okay. I was listening to something today that talked about the RDA numbers, and the RDA numbers just doesn't want you to get dead. Okay, so you can't go by those numbers for optimal living. So I'm over here looking at um, my numbers, my lab results, and I, while I don't want to like post my numbers up on the screen, I mean, I guess I could. Um, all of my health markers, even for being in menopause, are in the normal range. Every single one of them. My thyroid is fine. My iron is fine. My B12 is fine. No, hold on. I'm a big old fat liar, because my vitamin D was low. My vitamin D just left. My vitamin D said, peace out. No, that's because of the lack of sun here in Portland. And at the end of the year, we will be changing that. But had to get therapy for lack of sunlight. No wonder our ancestors worshiped the sun. Okay, so I want to tell you that if your thyroid numbers are off, if your testosterone, and your testosterone numbers are made up of different numbers in that too, if they're on the lower end, if your progesterone and estrogen have taken a hiatus, um, then what is happening inside your body underneath the hood is going to make it more difficult. Not impossible. You need to hear this. But it is going to make it more difficult for you to lose weight, even if you're doing all the things right. I probably should have said that in the beginning. I might go back and do that. I might go back and edit it, but I probably won't because I don't like editing. I just don't like it. And I have gotten to the point in life where we just do not, we're in the we do not care club. If we don't like it, we ain't going to do it. But you need to know that. So I'm sitting over here and I'm looking at the woman that I am now with these numbers compared to the woman that I was when I first started bodybuilding, did my first season of shows. That woman had a different set of numbers. So now it explains why I am like white knuckling through life. And there's no amount of discipline that is going to get you the results that you want if you have stuff going on underneath the hood that you don't know about and that you haven't addressed. So, one, I am here with my blueberry stained hands to give you some love and some grace. It was given to me yesterday and today, especially today because my therapist, she also has ADHD, went through menopause, and it feels amazing to be seen. I see you. I see you. It feels amazing to be seen and supported and held and heard. It's such an incredible time right now for us women. We are being heard and we are being listened to. Ah! Okay, so that's what this video is about. It is to give you encouragement, it's to give you empowerment to know that you may be hitting all your numbers. You may be doing all the things, but your coach, and you may want to check your coach too. If you're not getting the results and you haven't looked up under the hood lately, you got to. And actually, I should have said this in the beginning too. That is week 1 of the Medusa Rising. This red healing, the red coral healing, that was part of the myth of Medusa, red coral, where when her head was, when she was decapitated, um, her blood ran into the sea, and where her blood met the waters of the ocean, it turned into red coral. Red coral today, not a myth, but red coral today is harvested for its medicinal properties. And so even in death, Medusa was there to heal and to serve. Because I don't know if you know this part of the story either, but Medusa, before she was turned into Medusa with the hair and the gaze that would turn you to stone, she served in the temple. Her whole life was service. That's all she wanted to do. When she was a little girl, when she was young woman, that's all she wanted to do was serve the temple. Just serve. Serve the priest, be a priestess, serve. Serve the goddess. Serve the divine. So the beginning and the end of her story was she was serving. Okay. So I think I just lost my train of thought. Oh, neurodivergent, spicy brain. Oh my God, I can't wait to get an incredible protocol. Um, but oh, okay. So I wanted to empower you and let you know that that is where you need to start is getting your labs done. I had a mic drop. Bloop. I had a mic drop a few weeks ago about you can't spiritually bypass a physical problem. Okay, we can't keep lighting candles. Spirit's gonna provide. I'm gonna manifest. I'm gonna call up my ancestors. Well, looking over here at my labs, if you got something going on with your white blood cell count, if you got something going on with your red blood cell count, if you got something going on with your estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone, you can light 5 million candles and it ain't gonna do a bit of good. Fight me. You probably won't be able to fight me because your skeletal, your muscle mass is, and so's your energy. Probably got brain fog too. Anyway, yeah, you can do it. You can do a whole novella. You can have as many days of prayers as you want to. You can have a whole bunch of crystals. But if you're not taking care of the gift of the physical container, it ain't going to do a bit of good. All right, now I'm going to end with this. Well, I'm going to end with two things, actually. So if you want help interpreting your information as, as, um, interpreting the information in terms of how to implement a program to solving these problems, because your doctor, your health team, they're the ones that's going to truly be able to interpret this data for you. Okay. But when it comes to implementing program, like how do I do this in my daily life? I've been living this way for XYZ years. How do I change? What do I change? And how do I do it in a way that's systematic and sustainable? How do I do that? How do I take all this complicated numbers? How do I take that and put it into my lived experience so that I can change? Okay, so if you need help with that, mm, um, I am I am your girl. Um, Now remember, week one of the very first step of getting unstuck and unfucked in your spiritual and your physical life. Week one, Medusa Rising. Week one, healing is getting your labs done. Go get your labs done. Then come back. All right, loves. I love you.